Dimapur Deputy Commissioner Office ba Dimapur District Cottage Mukhi Dimar a new LNP ase tekhan ke inner line permit la revised guidelines dishe. It provisions kan August 7 day cabinet ba decision law la under the bra joldi effect day ahishe gushe. Assembly session homoy MLA achumbe mokhi kon bra environment forest or climate change la minister in charge Manu aro January conflict Committee Kuribola Kadamapur Sava Kurshe. Advise Matang Yantan Brabi Nakalinde Hatila population Uti Takiapur Kota Kurshe. Chief Minister Dr. Nipi Riobra 14th and Layla 7th session day concluding remarks dishe. Illegal immigration check Kurubonimide online immigrant database Kulibule proposed Kurshe. Nagaland Medical Students Association by State Government Law Order 280 COVID-19 contractual staff 122 Class 1 post के regularized Kuriala खिलाफ protest रुकाई दिशे. Hello viewers, अपने सबके मीटे न्यूज़ डे स्वागत करें. मैं सचिमंगला फॉर्म खबर का डिटेल्स पर चनाई दिबो. Assembly session homoy MLA achumpe mokhi konbra Environment Forest and Climate Change la minister in charge ke Manu aro January conflict committee kuribo laga kadam opor sawal kurishe. Taibra Nagaland te thakya hati opor kotha kurikna department ke joldi kadam uthabole anurodh kurishe. Taibra affected Manu khan opor bi bishi compensation mang kurishe. Minister CL John ba department do mamla opor kam kuri ase koigna jawab dishe. Aro Manu aro January conflicts nimide special fund propose kurishe jundu sub affected jagare compensation cover kuribo. Advisor Matun Yantan Babi Nagaland de Hatila population Uti Takia opor kotha kurishe.
Converting to young plantation. I'm happy the Honourable Minister has given a very interesting reply. I just would like to remind the House that out of 400 plus wild elephants in Nagaland, 200 plus is in Boka district, Speaker said. And most of these are in my constituency. I'm having a hard time every day because now it's the paddy field getting right. So when the fields are getting right, the wild elephants come and rampage the whole field. Now, how do you expect the villagers to survive? Speaker said, all through this while I've been asking the forest department to give me a solution. I can understand their problem also, but there is one assurance I would like to take, a strong assurance from the Honourable Minister. He is only saying that he has submitted a proposal for converting Toyang Plantation Division Boka into a wildlife division. I've been asking this one before because the whole wildlife is being controlled by one wildlife chief warden in the park, which is very difficult to ask it. So I've been asking this one. It is not only a proposal, but I want an assurance from you. Second, the increase of at least enhance the compensation to those people who have been killed by the wild elephant, and also the field damage by both farming as well as the field. The department should give me an assurance that the amount of compensation has to be enhanced. Otherwise, it is very minimal, very meager, which villagers cannot survive with such things. Thank you, Speaker. I'm happy the Honourable Minister has given a very interesting reply.
Chief Minister Dr. Nipi Riobra 14th NLA la 7th session day concluding remarks dishe. Taibra legislators kanke Indigenous rights are unity uphold kurubule kushe. Reservation policy laga porte meritocracy balance kurubule census 2027 lobule aro kuki kachari garo aro mikir laga enumeration laga issue kanke address kushe. Illegal immigration check kurubonimide online immigrant database kulibule propose kushe.
Sir, I'd like to rise to participate and to give a concluding remark on the matter of urgent public importance under Rule 50, initiated by President Nino and supported by Dr. Isato Nehru and Dr. Scully. I'm grateful to our honorable members for initiating this discussion. As mentioned by Reservation, he wrote a letter to me from the Northeast Indigenous People Association and wanted me to take up this issue. So I referred that to the Honorable Speaker, and I thank you for giving us time to discuss this thing in the House. It is very important that all the honorable members are concerned about the safety, the right, and the protection of our rich culture tradition and our indigenous status. I feel that Nagas, fortunately or unfortunately, when Britishers came to Naga Hills, way back in 1832 onward, and we fought with the Britishers for more than 6 decades. When they ruled more than 200 years in the Indian subcontinent, they could defeat all the kingdoms and took over the whole continent. For Nagas, we don't have kingdom, we don't have leaders, we are not organized, but they have to fight with all the villages, tribal leaders, under tribal leaders' guidance, and concluded a peace treaty only at 1879. Though they had administered the Naga Hills, they did not interfere into our rural local bodies because they have seen that Nagas are different, unique. They have rich tradition, culture, and in fact, because of that, they feel that Nagas should be preserved, protect, and promote. And that's how they have passed that Bengal Eastern Flooding.
Dr. Sukado A. Semabra Assembly Rule 50 Bitor Matter of Urgent Public Importance Concerns Otaisha Nagalente Indigenous Communities for Challenges Face Kurake Highlight Kurikina. Taiba share Kurishi ki Tai Border Magistrate Tagahomoy Bishi Outsiders Bishibak Assambra Summary Revision Day Takana Nam include Kuribule Koshish Kurshe. Hoilibi taken logode Indian certificates na takabra taken get dianai noilibi tailaga warnings case serious bra loana kushe taiba koishi ki Assam government kan bra itia admit kurishi ki purana sarkar ba illegal migrants kan ki votes pawule anishe koikna upcoming census ahibule homoy taiba koishi ki nakalena manu kan ke taikan naga Aadhaar card dikhabule hutibule lagi khali aso citizens kan ke hi count kuribule nimide. Dr. Semabra Nagaland Indigenous Language Teachers Committee thaga oporbi concern othaishe. Taibra koishe ki 143 language teachers ase aro Hindi teachers kando 2117 ase. Taibra one koishe ki thick language education nathaki kina youth khan taken naga culture aro identity harai jabo pare. Taiba Chief Minister ki urge koishe Nagaland's indigenous culture ke bachawole karne bishi language teacher post banabole nimide.
Change. There is a large dimension to the challenges facing not only Nagaland, but the entire northeastern region of our country. These challenges must be understood not in isolation, but from different historical, political, social, and economic perspectives. If you look carefully at the crisis of the past and the present across the states of our region, it is evident that this is the right moment for us to pause, to think, to dissect macro and microscopically and find out the causes with clear eyes and firm resolve. First of all, we must acknowledge that our foreign neighbors, particularly Myanmar and Bangladesh, are themselves in a state of turmoil. Their internal political conflicts are not far from our door. They cast a long shadow over our borders because Myanmar shares over 1,643 kilometers of the international boundary with Arunachal, Manipur, Mizoram, and Nagaland. And when violence erupts in these nations, the first to feel the impact are our own border states. Displaced person, innocent men, innocent women, innocent children would often seek shelter. And true to our traditional nature of compassion, our hospitality, and our simplicity will make us the safest refuge for them. But let us ask honestly, do we have a system to ensure that such persons are eventually returned to the native soil? Or are we seeing slowly and systematically an influx of people who settle permanently and thereby have the potentiality to change the very fabric of our land? This is not a mere speculation. In the complete absence of a robust administrative mechanism to monitor and regulate such trends of irregular infiltration, continuously, silently, village by village, block by block, and it is no longer enough to speak in general or generalities. We need a concrete, well-defined political and administrative mechanism from the level of the highest of the state down to the village level to protect the rights of our people, our land, and our future younger generation. Let there be no misunderstanding whatsoever. We, as Nagas, are not against growth. We are not against development. We want our children to compete in every sphere of life, every discipline, to excel in every sphere: science, technology, arts, commerce, entrepreneurship, and business. But while we open the door of opportunities to others, we must also ensure that we are not swept away by the forces that is beyond our control. If we do not leave behind a level playing field for our children, a gloomy future awaits us. And we must also face another uncomfortable truth. Our state, though progressing so much, is still lagging behind in. There is a large dimension to the challenges facing not only Nagaland, but the entire northeastern region of our country.
Deputy Commissioner Office ba Dimapur District Kode Chumuki Dima and Nltv ase tekan ke inner line permit la revised guidelines dishe. Idu do hoile alak categories se dia la ase aru idu kan do hoile transporters, laborers, private sector employees, teachers, priests, students, traders, business partners, dependents or tourists kan limite ase. ILPA's check Ruboledo, Kali authorized government agencies Prahi Paribokoshe, or unauthorized penalties Kando prohibit Asigushe. Idu provisions Kando August 7 day cabinet by decision Noalaga under the bra Joldi affecte Ahishigushe. COVID-19 pandemic homoy Nagaland laga healthcare kam kora manukando boy discrimination aro dangor risks face kurishe. Bishi healthcare manukando rented korba ulabo lagishe colonies par restrict hoishe aro duty homoy muribule boy bra zinda thakishe aro alak citizens kando surakshit bra korde thakishe. Doctors aro nurses are shortage hua pichire government bra notun post banaishe aro retired doctors interns our students can be served globally matishe. কোনোবা জৱান ডক্টৰছ কান্দো সুৰক্ষিতকে চুনিছে হলিবি কোন কাম কৰিবলৈ ৰেছপন্ড কৰিছে তাইখানগে কোভিড স্পেচিয়েল ৰিক্ৰুটমেণ্ট ড্ৰাইভ থ্ৰু স্পেচিয়েল কনচিডাৰেশ্যন এচিয়ৰ দিছে এইটো কাম কৰা মানুহ কান্দো তেখেতৰ ফেমিলি টাইম আৰাম আৰু সেফটিকে চেক্ৰিফাইচ কৰি কিনা সার্ভ কৰি থাকিছে সোসাইটিটো তেখেতৰ এক্সট্ৰা অৰ্ডিনাৰী সাৰ্ভিসকে মৰাল ৰেকগনিশ্যন অ কৰে Zunabota Town Sumi Baptist Church Day September 4 the Social Welfare Department Zunabota Bra Pregnancy Care Program upor 10 दिन la Women's Awareness Campaign kurishe District Hospital Zunabota laga nurse Suvilei Sema Bra Pregnancy homoy regular medical checkups upor kotha kurishe Tai bra health issues jenega low hemoglobin high blood pressure or molar pregnancy upor samjhaise Tai bra nutrition nimide fruits jenega pomegranate aro papaya aloe vera cholabole koise session do gender specialist Keipo N Yaptobra chair kurishe kun exposure trip upor alan kurishe the trip do zunabota la science students noile graduates nimide ase interest ta students kando DHEW zunabota la official Instagram page par register kurubo paribo koise
Number 1, as the boy gets to the happening. As Number 2, arthritis drain is happening. Number 3, UTI. I'm not sure as the legal in a fever together. UTI is happening as New blood pressure normal like happening. Yes, you are in the bed as good on Yegalana skinny by health skinny as good on Yegalana point touching the back as good on Yegalana nephritis nephron Gignaluti spoils look at the pushes about Egala did him carnet Unin Jagala Gignalo Papa Gignana feller by Shachina get to go girls your woman as good on Yegal you knew long after the Igel Lama, which has to be or less baby by the as as Putumo Yaki Polona constipation like Tomono Mishuba Baba Lavenche. Ivo as good let that girl suppository side. Hila for a simple Baba, and Milana Yamila, that of our in the Pashala challenge. He get on only here. Post-conception prenatal diagnostic technique easier like Igio Ishim na Adana Honodotim Honepo, Kasaki Hipaki, Ike Adam Shop like a Domino in Hippocrates, Vilani, Ike Laki in a number, Valley, Venture, beautiful year, one I'm showing and as good on below, one I'm showing and about Pajaka flow. People doctor.
Nagaland Medical Students Association ba state government la order 280 COVID-19 contractual staff 122 class 1 post ke regularized kuriya la khilaf protest rukhai dishe edu faisla do Guwahati High Court ba stay order issue kuriya pichire loise NMHA ba koise ki tai khando case officially file kuriya nai hoilebi kunuba members khando individually kurise tai khando merit aro barabar opportunity upor fair recruitment upor repeat kurise aro court ke fair judgment nimide bishwas janaise Department of Health and Family Welfare ba COVID time temporary pause permanent banai thaka la process to rukhai dishe High Court ba September 3 de cabinet la poila la faisla aro notification ke post te rakhi dia nimide idu process to rukhai shikoshe court ba koise ki next order na dia thak regularization nimide iku kadam othabo na lage Deputy Commissioner Kohima B. Henok Berchambra special initiative titled One Day with Deputy Commissioner La Office Memorandum September 5 Day issue kurishe. Edu initiative to students kanke motivate kuribole, confidence dibole, exposure dibole, our district la system governance ke introduce kurigina public services career day inspire kuribonimite ase. Edu program under day 5 meritorious students are Kohima laga private and government schools are interested students can be school laga district education officer through nominate kurigina DC or administrative officials লগত interact kuribo pare. DC ba koishi ki etu initiative hoptade 2 bar conduct kuribo. Details karone Kohima laga DEO nohile extra assistant commissioner ke contact kuribole koishe. MLA Kozolozo Bra Assam te illegal immigration na chamela bishi thaga upor address kurshe. Taiba illegal immigrants bukegina 200 upor gari Nagalande gushi ase koigina highlight kurshe. Taiba koishi ki immigrants kando khali buyahi noikina business can be kuri ase. Mati kini ase documents manipulate kuri ase aro forged papers kan chalaikina electoral rolls to be registered kuri ase kushe. Kozolozo Bra employment development food security or sovereignty of concern Taisha or Koshik in Naka Khan to ILP or Register of Indigenous Inhabitants of Nagaland Bra protect Kuriasagusha. Taibra immigrant population or floating populations can need physical door-to-door census matisha. Taibra entry points the bal manpower or resource anurot Kurisha.
And we have, first of all, I want to thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, for giving me the permission to initiate the discussion on protection of Indigenous people. Mr. Speaker, sir, the recent move to addressing the illegal immigrants in Assam has sparked a lot of controversies. We have all seen in the social media, as per the social media, around 200 vehicles packed with illegal immigrants try to enter Nagaland through New Land. But due to the prompt action of the administration and the police department, which we thank them, had prevented them from entering. How did this was prevented? It was because it was a huge number of vehicles and huge people. That's why it was prevented. However, as far as illegal immigrants entering the state of Nagaland is concerned, we don't need any proven evidence. We are sharing 512.1 kilometer border with Assam. We have a lot of check gates, ILPs in place. They're checking every illegal immigrant that is entering. But what about the 512 kilometers that has no fence, no borders? They have not only entered, we can see it with our own eyes, but they have also started to run good amount of business. They have also acquired lots of land and property by manipulating documents or whatsoever, we don't know. And surprisingly, they have even entered their names into the electoral rolls using forged papers, I believe. Mr. Speaker, sir, we talk about employment, development, food security, sovereignty, so on and so forth. But how can we achieve all this if we don't have control over our own land? Because for the indigenous people, self-determination is not an abstract demand. It is a time-tested right and truth. And we have every right to decide who enters our land and who will not enter our land. We have every right to decide how we live, what we eat, how we govern ourselves, and how we engage with the land and the environment. But that balance, Mr. Speaker, sir, is now under threat because we have forgotten our ways, because the conditions around us are changing faster than we can ever imagine. when the land is no longer ours to protect, when outsiders decide who stays and who belongs, even the strongest systems collapse. Now, Mr. Speaker, sir, I think that's
Dimapur police para abducted Manu Prabhu Prasad ke rescue kurishe aru accused Choita ke giraftar kurishe. Accused machare NSC FGN la members bi asikushe. Primary accused Amit Hussain Barbuya to September 3 day Apple in Eros Lane Debra Turishe. Interrogation la information hisabte West Police Station SOT aru IR la police team bra Nltv village the operation kurigina victim aru 5 Jun Manu Pukaho Don H. Su Akavichisi Barhuya aru juvenile duida ke giraftar kurishe. Police for juveniles kanke juvenile police officer logot handover kurigina juvenile justice board ke further action karni dishe. Tiar Ziliang ba खबर दिशे कि NHIDCL bra project size Rosida mode bra control create signa. Subcontractors ke mode bra taken laga portals bra chuniya se to karne state sarkar ke eco authority digna na. State government ba deputy CM la chairmanship or head department pitore bishu review meetings lushe. Idu meetings kando hele 16th October 2024, 5th March 2025, 5th June 2025, 7th July 2025 or 18th July 2025 day lushe. Government by NHIDCL ke bishi instructions dishe bal quality काम aro projects to ठीक समय दे खत्म करूबले ensure करूबले करने. However, state bra problems notice कुरिशे के लिए कोले NHIDCL officials support financial or administrative control नाइ चुंदु bra काम manage करूबले दिक्तारी बनाई दिया State government by the issues to ministry लगादे Delhi दे meeting समय और थाइशे होले इत्या तक इको meaningful हुआ नाइ कुछ.
Speaker, sir, before I come straight to the reply of supplementary question, I would like to explain the position of the state government, to which all the members should understand. The project in question is undertaken by NHIDCL, directly controlled by MOTH. All the contractors are selected by the MOTH through their portals. So state government has not been delegated any authority. State government has convened several review meetings over the years under my chairmanship and under the chairmanship of Chief Secretary AHOD of the department. 16 October 2024, 5th March 2025, 5th June 2025, 7th July 2025, and 18th July 2025. Accordingly, directions have been issued to the NHIDCL on numerous occasions for quality work and timely completion. However, State has observed that without any financial control or administrative command over NHIDCL officials, several handicaps have been experienced by the state government. This concern state government has been raising with ministry whenever meetings are held in Delhi, but nothing substantive have come out till date. Regarding proposal bypass of Pesema, at the landslide area, the proposal has been submitted to MOTH and the matter is under examination. Yes, Honorable Member has serious concern over this incomplete Kohima bypass road, because it is absolutely necessary to ease out the traffic congestion in the city area. So he has correctly mentioned that
Shamato Day Art, Music and Awareness Blend program this September 4 Mission Shakti under the Kutur Village Community Hall to Braloshe the District Administration or District Hub for Empowerment of Women Shamato Ba Ayuchan Kursha. Even the menstrual hygiene, Pradhan Mantri Vaya Vandana Yojana or Nasha Mukt Bharat Khan Day Dhyan Digna painting and group song competitions can feature Kursha. Even they 5 school students can be hissa loshe, sanitary pads can be bhag kuri dishe, or awareness mazboot banable IEC materials can share kurishe. Fourteenth Nagaland Legislative Assembly last 7th session of September 4, 2025 te Kodomushe. Speaker sharing a long camera officially adjourned Kuridishe. The closing speech te Tyra sub members ke order maintain Kurigna tekana cooperation limite our session of Bhalba Jabole Paribodia Bra Tanyavad Tishe. Tyra sub ke democracy ke meaningful discussions per support Kuri Takibule encourage Kurishe. Tyra Chief Secretary Police Staff or Media Kanke tekana roles session ke success banabale nimide Kushi Janai Dishe.
Thank you, Honorable Chief Minister, for the complimentary remarks. That brings us to the end of item number 6. Item number 7, since we don't have any unfinished business, before I adjourn the House, I would like to announce to the August House that all the business listed for the 7th session of the 14th Nagaland Legislative Assembly, which commenced on 2nd of September to today, which is 4th of September 2025. I take the opportunity to express my sincere appreciation and gratitude towards all the active participation and valuable contributions made by each and every member. I'm indeed very happy to have observed that honorable members, irrespective of political affiliations, have shown keen interest and enthusiasm in your participation on the topics of vital interest to our state. I would also like to express my profound gratitude to all sections of the House for extending full cooperation to the Chair in conducting the business of the House. I wish and hope that we all will continue to preserve this tradition and the upholding of democratic values through healthy deliberation. It may please to know that in our 2 days of sitting, apart from the question hour, the August House has witnessed the passing of 2 bills. We could also transact several other discussions under Rule 50 on subjects of paramount importance to our state, including matters of urgent public importance, which require urgent attention.
Nagaland Legislative Assembly la Rule 50 under the urgent public importance of Bachit Kriya Homoy, MLA Dr. Sulato Rutsobra, Sub Bosti Manukanto monthly birth records or annually Manu Murala records maintain Kurible proposed question. Thereby to data la importance of emphasize Kurikna records to Hodai Sal administrative offices that dibole suggest question.
17. I need not take this time again. All my previous speakers have highlighted so many things about safeguarding the rights of the indigenous people. But I want to share a few thoughts about protecting ourselves from waiting, not from the immigrants, so-called Indias, or the outsiders. We have 17 recognized tribes. Some are Nagas, but there are a few of them who are called non-Nagas, indigenous tribals of Nagaland. And we have another category called non-Naga indigenous inhabitants of Nagaland, the Gorkhas, who were recognized in 1974 order of the Home Department of Nagaland, where those who settled in Nagaland before 31st of 1940, 166 families were recognized as indigenous non-Naga inhabitants of Nagaland. Well, my point here is we need to protect ourselves from wicking too. If the government can come out with an order to all the recognized villages, to all the tribes, to maintain the birth record in the villages.
Nagaland Staff Selection Board by Educational and Technical Services Examination 2025 laga AERO Modeling Instructor. Item number 3 laga shortlisted candidates announced question. Written exam or skill takes sa hisab ra roll number 60001323 60003073 or 60003081 eligible as interview 25 in SSP office Kohima Tilobo. Interview group interview hobo jundu candidate advertisement date 19 March 2025 la eligibility criteria napuncha tiger selection process by disqualified credible. Directorate of Technical Education ba Nagaland AST students kun khan engineering te diploma undergraduate or postgraduate courses lo ase takan nimide AICTE or state technical scholarship la online registration do 18th October to 31st December 2025 tak khula thakibo koigna chanashe. Students or institutions kan ke apply nokri akide portal guidelines do phalbra purigina sabole koise. online submission hoa pichire hard copy do Department of Technical Education logot 20 January 2026 pra submit kuribole janaise. Government notification hisabte family income certificate to competent authorities pra dibo lake koise. MLA Nukluto Shibra Tuli Paper Mill Opor present studies or future prospect new department ke kadam lobole ase to opor sawal kura the minister in charge of industries and commerce Metsubo Jamir ba jawab dishe.
This issue is being replaced by cross-border movement, but as per the answer, it still remains the same. However, I have two supplementary questions. What are the entry and exit points in Nagaland? And how much entry and exit points do we have in Nagaland? There is a good supplementary one. Two are not clear.
Speaker, sir, this star question raised by Honorable MLA. These have been replied, verified on 2nd August 2025. And this is already clarified by our Honorable Leader of the House and myself. So hence further discussion may not be required on this issue because it is already clarified.
Are they in Nagaland? Exit points. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How much?
Speaker, sir, we have 9 exit points.
Number 2 supplementary question is to enter the state of Nagaland, what are the required documents? How much documents you want? Or do you need one document only? That's my second supplementary question. While he's thinking about the answer, I want to come to one point of contention. Appendix 1. Please go to Appendix 1. See.
September 14th, Nagaland Legislative Assembly last 7th session last 2nd Dean Hamoy, MLA Dr. Suloto Rutsobra, State Law Reservation Policy upper concern uthaiche. Taibra koiche ki implementation of 48 saal hoa piche reservation policy la benefits to bishi dhoni manu or urban groups khan bra pai or advanced tribes or backward tribes aga dukhia or avas nadia manu khan do itabi piche de ase. Taibra manu khan ge duida groups te divide kuribole jundu general category for well off ATAs and the creamy layer of BTAs are reserved category for underprivileged ATAs and BTAs. They 50% opportunities pra action ke dibole suggest kurshe. Taibra merit pra seats to barabar share kuribole or nacholo laga seats to alag tribes khan ke dibole or reservation to khali ek bar cholabole suggest kurshe or jodi studies nimide loisha koile do na pabo kushe. Manipur Sarkar ba Manipur State Power Company Limited or Manipur State Power Distribution Company Limited la 2019 recruitment process cancel kuri dishe. Sarkar ba koishe staff selection commission na through bra fresh recruitment lobo. Edu festa ba 907 vacancies effect hoise. Candidates kan ba festa upper disappointment express kurishe. মিজোরাম দে ভাৰতীয় জনতা পাৰ্টি পৰা ষ্টেট মৰ্চাছে নতুন লিডাৰ্ছ এপইণ্ট কৰিছে তাকেলা মকসদ হলে গ্ৰাছ ৰুটছ আউটৰিচ মজবুত বনাব নিমিত্তে আছে গৈছে এইটো হলে সেপ্টেম্বৰ 4 দে ষ্টেট প্ৰেচিডেণ্টকে বাইচুৱা পৰা এনাউন্স কৰিছে যোনটো নেশ্যনেল প্ৰেচিডেণ্ট জেপি নাড্ডা পৰা এপ্ৰুভেল দি কিনা নতুন এপইণ্টিজ কান্ত হলে হেলিনা লালসোমকিমি মহিলা মৰ্চা লালমাল শৰ্মা কিষাণ মৰ্চা Chongmingtang Scheduled Tribe Morcha or party officials prakoshiki to move to state BJP's organizational presence or local engagement masbut banabo phabna brase. Itanagari Union Civil Aviation Minister Ram Mohan Naidu bra Doni Polo Airport la notun terminal inaugurate কৰিছে terminal to ekta homoiti 800 passengers are annually 15 lakh ke handle কৰিব পাৰিব কৈছে সদায় দিল্লী flights to September 17 বা শুরু হবো আৰু আলাক শহর খান্দি বিশেষ সার্ভিস কাম প্ল্যান কৰিছে গৈছে সেন্টার এক্সটেন্ডেড উড়ান স্কিম লা আন্ডারে নতুন হেলিপডস অপরবি প্ল্যান কৰি আছে গৈছে Naidubra facilities Jenica Uran Yatri Cafe, Library, or Mikey Kana Groups Nimide, Avasar platform launch Kushe. CM Pema Kandu Minister Balo Raja, Chief Secretary Manish Kumar Gupta, or AAI Chairman Vipin Kumar by event attend Kushe. Assam Agricultural University Jorhaba Taikana first startup Asia Biovention Private Limited launch Kurigna Taikana innovation policy under the startup case support Kurubale India the first state agricultural university Bonishe. It is started up to 5 products Biopushti, Bioshakti, Biovir, Bioguard or Biosona release Kursha. Taikando Kabi Englong District Administration or Karuf লগত organic maize আৰু pumpkin la खेती के promote কৰিবলে Assam আৰু Nagaland organic tea আৰু crop diversity के हौसला दिबले partner কৰিছে Asia Biovention do training awareness programs আৰু students আৰু researchers kan লগত motivational batchit conduct কৰে কৈছে AAU leaders পৰা ইটো launch के North East agricultural innovation নিমিতে milestone মাটিকিনা বিশেষ students আৰু faculty के sustainable growth নিমিতে entrepreneurship লবলে হৌসলা দিছে Tripura Chief Minister Dr. Manish Sahabra Agartala NSRCC Indoor Hall Day Yonex Sunrise Northeast Zone Interstate or Zonal Badminton Championship 2025 inaugurate Kurisha. Tournament Tripura Badminton Association by host Kurisha Jundubra at the northeastern states Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Manipur, Meghalaya, Nagaland, Mizoram, Sikkim, and Tripura Debra 200 upper manubra Hisalo Execution. Former badminton player Dr. Sahabra sportsmanship, regional unity or sports or physical or mental well-being day bishi zaruri asikoina emphasize kurisha. Tabra state government sports development la efforts can highlight kurisha kode notun synthetic turfs, athletic tracks, swimming pools, sports hostels can be tagishe. Inauguration to key officials or dignitaries kode gymnast Deepa कर्माकर भी शामिल থাকিছে তাইখান ব্ৰা হিস্সা লৈছে চেম্পিয়নশ্বিপটো সেপ্টেম্বৰ 7 তাক থাকিব কৈছে
200 players, as I have been informed, the data which I have gathered that more than 200 players and officials from Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Manipur, Meghalaya, Nagaland, Mizoram, Sikkim and the host state of Tripura are participating in this championship. Our Honorable Prime Minister, I think you know that previously Northeastern zone was comprising of only 7 states, but he has added the Sikkim also. So after that, he has given the nomenclature, that is Ashtalakshmi. So I am very glad that all the members of the states of Ashtalakshmi have gathered here, and I find that it shows the unity in diversity. 200-bed sports hostel will be constructed at the sports complex in Badargarh. During this period, 50 more open gymnasium will be set up.
Meghalaya Chief Minister Khanra ke Sangmabra Union Home Minister Amit Shah ke New Delhi de law Kurish state zaruri kadam uthabole upor charcha koribo nimite Sangmabra Meghalaya nimite all India services cadre banabole upor anurodh korise Sangmabra constitution the 8th schedule logot Khasi aru Garo bhasha bi shamil koribole binti korise immigration la chamela upor bi charcha korise kode Sangmabra Meghalaya de bi inner line permit implement koribole kotha Kurishe Jundubra local population or culture ke bachabo. Idu logot Delhi la ekta rasta ke former Lok Sabha speaker Purno A Sangma la naam loikina rakishe tribal rights our northeast day ta la contribution ke honor kurbo nimite. Meeting bra Meghalaya kan tango administrative or cultural recognition public mehenat kuri thaka ke highlight kurishe. Arunachal AALO or 0 Kanbra Municipal C status proposed Kusha Hilibi Nam Saidu Nagar Panchayat Hobole Asikusha. Idu Hile government by Arunachal Pradesh Municipal Act 2007 under the bra notification diapiche Hushakusha. Public to Nichor Laga Deputy Commissioner Lokode objection noile suggestions submit Krubale 30 days assessment to inputs to sub DC bra review Kurikina address Grupo. Kashmir Valley do sub major rasta ko de Jammu Srinagar National Highway bi shamil ase edu khana rasta de bra pura cut off hoigina ase koshe edu do hoile pani bishi girigina landslide or rasta khan biya kori dia karne ase koshe 3500 opor gari to bishi jaga de phashigina ase koshe aro restoration kam bi chuli ase koshe Jammu Rajauri Poonch Batore Doda Kiswar Mughal Road aro Sintan Anantnag laga highways kan bi sob bon hoikina ase Jundubra manu khan ahaja koribole aro lakia saman khan supply koribole diktar pai ase koshe
के हालात जो है जिसको हम कहेंगे कि बद से बदतर हुए हैं इस त्रासदी में ये जो लैंडस्लाइड हुई है जो फ्लैश फ्लड आया है 26 तारीख से लगातार हमारा रोड जो है 2-3 बार खुला है लेकिन रोड है ही नहीं है बेसिकली पहाड़ पूरे का पूरे पहाड़ चल चुके हैं और रोड दिखता ही नहीं है रोड अगर पस्सी पड़ी हो तो रोड को क्लियर करना बड़ा मुश्किल बात नहीं है लेकिन जब रोड ही नहीं रहा वो पहाड़ ही चला गया तो ये बेचारे हमारे नेशनल हाईवे अथॉरिटी वाले हैं गैमन कंपनी वाले हैं या हमारी लोकल एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन है ये दिन रात यहाँ अनक्लोज पे है और लगातार ये इस रोड को जो है नेशनल हाईवे है इसको थ्रू करने में लगातार
White House State Tech Leaders kan logode dinner kura homoy US President Donald Trump ra koise ki tai Russian President Putin logode joldi kotha koribo koikina Ukrainian President Zelensky bra call kura pichele edu decision do loise Trump the First Lady Melania Trump logode table laga center de boise aro tai laga beside Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg boise edu laga same din de Melania bra AI education opor meeting de lead kurise Pani girani mide meeting the gore bitore move kurise Trump ra tech leaders kange tekana companies are US te kiman invest kurikina ase idu opor tekan ke sawal kurise Zuckerberg kuise ki by 2028 Meta do $600 billion invest kuribo koikina It's any mani war news updates by the Nltv